I want to run down with you, take an opportunity to go over the informative speech grading rubric. You'll see it here on, I don't know, whatever side of the screen it is to you, left, right. It's the biggest part of the screen. And again, I'll review this just like I did the ceremonial informative grading rubric. Straightforward, real simple. This is going to outline everything you need to do to get a 75 out of 75 on this speech. Again, total is 75 points. So let's just start. Now, separate from that 75, so actually there's a total of 95 points available to you, is the outline. And remember, I've already given you feedback on the outlines, or I'm working through that today. So make whatever corrections I told you on that outline. 4 parts to the introduction, couple of main points, 3 pieces of evidence highlighted, 3 parts to the conclusion. You have all that in there, you're going to get 20 out of 20. When you email me or when you post your outline, I will give you feedback to make the corrections or the modifications I suggest, and you'll get the 20 out of 20 for that. Okay, the introduction is going to be 10 points. An attention device. Remember, no questions, a startling statement delivered with vocal emphasis. You do something to attract my attention, bam, you get a check. Statement of purpose, real simple. Today I am here to talk to you about. Bam, you get a check. Preview of your main points. I'm going to talk to you about 3 main points. Bam, you get a check. Then I've been researching this topic, and do not belittle your own credentials. Don't say I've been researching this topic for a little while. Just say, if you don't have any other credentials, okay, I've been researching this topic. That's all you need to say. Remember, your statement of purpose and your preview and main point need to be separated. They need to be distinct. They need to be 2 completely separate sentences. Okay? So 4 parts, 10 points, you know, usually 2 to 3 points each, depending on how good, how bad. I mean, if you just leave out your statement of purpose, you'll probably get a 7 out of 10. If you start with a question, 7 out of 10. Remember, no questions for attention devices. The body of the speech. What I'm looking for in the body of the speech is that you identify your main points and then move through your subpoints. Okay? So I need to hear, my first main point is, now my second main point will be, my third main point will be, okay? So effective organization of the main points, transitioning between the main points, okay? I need to see you having clear, identifiable main points that you tell us about and identify as you move through them. And then development of your subpoints. A lot of people will go, my first main point will be, I don't know, it's about something like it's, I don't know, okay? You need to move through those subpoints fairly quickly and fairly concisely. Your conclusion. There's one thing missing in the conclusion here that I forgot to correct before I did this video, okay? You will need a restatement of your purpose. Now, I don't know why, but so many of you leave out the restatement of purpose. You leave it off your outlines. I tell you, you need a restatement of purpose in your conclusion. You leave it out. Your restatement of purpose should just be the past tense of your statement of purpose. Statement of purpose in the introduction. Today I am going to tell you about. Restatement of purpose. Today I have told you about. Okay? It's not that hard. Okay? Review of your main point. I told you about 3 main things. And again, this is so your audience has a memory cue at the end of your speech. And then it's not listed here, but you will need a closing statement. Okay? Closing statement is needed. All right, evidence. I hear you. You've got to have 3 pieces of evidence in your outline. But if you have them in your outline and you don't cite them in your speech, you don't get any credit for it here on the rubric. So I hear you say, according to, I go, check. That was from, check. Dr. John Smith said that, check. 10 out of 10. Okay? It's real simple. Nonverbal delivery. Eye contact. For those of you guys who are doing it on videotape, that's fine. Just don't be looking up at the roof, down at the floor, looking around the room aimlessly. Eye contact, posture, that your feet are evenly planted, knees bent, back straight, head up, and that's posture. It's that simple. I can't make it any simpler. Gestures. I need to see your arms relaxed and moving and gesturing and separate. Don't clasp your hands. Get your hands out from in front of you. Get your hands out to the sides. Okay? and don't and keep your gestures above the waist and up near the shoulders. I can't make it any simpler than that. Just don't clasp your hands. Get your elbows moving. Get your arms moving. Okay, time. Now, it says 4 to 6 minutes. For the people who will be delivering it in class, it's 4 to 6 minutes. Okay? 359, 601, not going to get you the 10 points. For those of you doing it online who are posting it on YouTube, 4:30 to 6. Okay? Because you're doing it on videotape, you should be better at getting the time right. All right? So if you're in class, for my 2 hybrid classes, 4 to 6 minutes. For the online classes that are posting videos, 4:30 to 6. Be aware. Okay, so here's how you get 95 points this week. Fix what I told you to fix in your outlines. 20 points out of 20 points. Give me an attention device, a statement of purpose, give us your credentials, and then preview your main points. Do those 4 things, 10 out of 10. I have main points that are organized. Transition between those main points verbally. Say, this is my next main point. And then have subpoints, 20 out of 20. In your conclusion, restate your purpose, review your main points, have a closing statement, 10 out of 10. Evidence, say, according to, say that 3 times, 10 out of 10. For nonverbal, make eye contact, stand up straight, gesture away from your body, relax your arms, and get your hands moving. 15 out of 15. You come in at the appropriate times, 4 to 6 for the hybrid classes, 4:30 to 6 for the online classes, 10 out of 10, that's 75. It ain't that hard. I have told you exactly what you need to do to get a perfect score for this. Okay? Remember, only 2 note cards, no bigger than 5x7. Video guys on the online classes, if you step out of the frame, if you're not framed properly, you'll lose 7.5 points. If anybody brings in more than 2 note cards and they're bigger than 5x7, that's going to be, again, 10%, 7.5 points. Video guys, do not read a script. Do not put your notes. I can tell you're going to start losing significant points for that, starting with this speech. I've warned you enough. Can't tell it again. And don't wear a hat. Okay? All right. That's what I got for you. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Please stay safe. And I will be seeing your speeches starting tomorrow. Everybody have a good time.